crossing Queensland into South Australia. Last moments in Queensland for a fair while.
Yep, we'll pull over on the side of the road when we can go back and get a picture of us together.
Like we can bet about no copper.
Yeah, you do. I'm so surprised with all this COVID shit. They wouldn't think of this as being the most.
Well, it's free. It's free to travel between states. So there's no need to. So this is it. Welcome to South Australia. Sign on the left.
Huh.
300 metres up here.
Yep.
Well, good afternoon. This is our first day of our South Australian journey. So we crossed the border this morning from our last camp that we showed you at the Birkenwills Dig Tree. And we travelled about 80 k's across the border and into a small township called Inaminka. So we've been able to replenish our fuel and our water, and we've got some Telstra coverage, so we're catching up with a bit of online stuff as well. And we've chosen to stay at a place called the Town Common, which is just outside of town. And what a beautiful little spot it is. It's full of corellas that are nesting in the trees. Looks like it's breeding season at the moment, so they're all in pairs and in the dugouts in the trees. We've got a pelican swimming up and down the river, and it's still Cooper Creek, so he's pretty happy. Shaz is pretty happy over there reading a bit of a book. We've got a fire ready to go for tonight, and it's pretty quiet. There's not too many people around. This is our section, obviously, and then the next camper is probably about 150 metres up the creek, and then another 150 metres the next one, and so on. So yeah, it's a nice start to our South Australian journey. And from here, our plan is to go down the Strzlecki track, which is on the side of the Strzlecki desert, and about 500 kilometres from Inaminka down to a town called Flinders at the other end. The Strzlecki track is an outback road that is mostly unsealed, but for a few short sealed sections to facilitate overtaking, linking Inaminka to Flinders. It passes through the Strzlecki desert, and the 475 kilometre track was pioneered by bushman Harry Redford in 1871, who interestingly was a cattle thief. The track is passable to conventional vehicles through the dry season, although caution is required. The track condition when we travelled was very good. It is really wide, and for the first half of the journey the road was better than a lot of sealed highways in Queensland. We did let our tyres down to improve the ride and to help protect the car and the van from the corrugations. Our experience of the track is that you just need to drive to conditions. Take it easy and be considerate to vehicles travelling in the other direction by slowing down when passing.
We're just packing up to leave. Yeah, because we're heading to Flinders today. So back to a bit of reality. I think it's a small town, but we should be able to get some supplies there. Particularly water. The water at Cooper's Creek wasn't so good, and we ended up paying for some fresh water out of a machine. So hopefully we won't have to do that again. But you couldn't drink that water. I don't think it was pretty cloudy. Anyway, we're having a good time. It was really cool. We got to sleep in a desert, which is something I've been wanting to do. Darren got some great shots this morning of the sun coming up, because I don't like to get out of bed that early. Pretty desolate out here. I mean, there really is just nothing. The bore was sadly capped, so there's no water here anymore, which is pretty sad for the animals because there isn't any water around here at all. Anyway, so far so good. See you on the other side. Day 2 of heading down the Strzlecki track on our way to Flinders. Still not a lot to see.
Welcome to the Flinders Ranges.
It's coming into Flinders. Looks like a tiny little town, but
the sad eyes. Don't be discouraged, so I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, in the darkness inside you can make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, true colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
Well, good morning. We are in the Flinders Ranges at a place called Parachula Gorge. So it's a sort of camp by the river type setup in one of the gorges, and it's a free camp, so we've been here for a couple of days. It's been a nice spot. The weather hasn't been fantastic. It's been super windy, which has really ripped through the gorge area, so it's been a little bit unpleasant. Today is the best day. Today is the day we're leaving, and we're going to go up the road to a sheep station called Angora China sheep station, which we just happened by chance to run into a traveller who knows the station owner, and he took us there yesterday. We met the station owner and they said we can camp down by the river, so that'll be nice. We had a bit of a look through the shearing sheds and all those sorts of things, which we'll give you a bit of a look at hopefully later on when we get there. But yeah, this place has been quite nice. So yeah, I'll give you a quick look around of our surroundings. So up here we have, I guess, just a bit of a steep hill. We've seen sort of rock kangaroos and goats, and then as we head around this way you can see, I guess, the beautiful scenery that we have, which is this place. Nice camping area on the river. Obviously very popular with the number of fireplaces that we can see. Very popular during the peak periods with campers here, but very quiet at the moment. There's only barely been 3 camps whilst we've been, including us. So it's been, serenity has been quite nice. We've had a fire each night. Yeah, it's been quite nice. Flies are fairly friendly, even at this time of the morning. The river's obviously dry at the moment. There's very dry country here on the northern Flinders Ranges, and the outlook for rain is not very promising. Apparently, I think Sharon looked up yesterday, the average rainfall here through spring, which is today's the first day of spring, 1st of September, is only 28 mils. So pretty dry part of the country, I guess. Looks like we've had a potential visitor here overnight with, I guess it looks like a tail. Looks like a kangaroo might have visited us overnight, looking at those tracks. So yeah, that's where we are. So we're just coming up to the entrance to Angora China. Angora China station. So it's a working sheep farming station. So they have luxury unit accommodations as well as camping beside the river. And a guy, as I mentioned in my last sort of quick summary, one of our fellow campers put us onto this yesterday.
So as we mentioned earlier, we're at Angora China station. It's a working sheep station, and they have a 100-year-old shearing shed, or more than 100 years old. It's still in operation today. we're on our way up now because we've been told that they wouldn't mind if we filmed a little bit. We're hoping to catch a bit of sheep shearing. And
yeah, real life Aussie sheep shearing.
in a really traditional way too. We saw the clippers already, so yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because my dad used to be a sheep shearer back in his day and using these tools that they're using today, which are quite original. So yeah, pretty excited about having a look.
Something different. Here's the newly baled wool from today. And here's your newly shorn little sheepies. A few little cuts on them.
Hey, true blue, don't say you've gone. Say you've knocked off for a smoko, and you'll be back later on. Hey, true blue, hey, true blue, give it to me straight, face to face. Are you really disappearing? Just another dying race. Hey, true blue, true blue, is it me and you?
So this sheep's just getting shorn now, and this lovely gentleman's going to bring over the cows and he sorts it. Here it comes. Sorts out all the staying stuff. Here we go.
When he's in a fight, or just
You can see this shearing set is over 100 years old. We used to have shearers working through all of those portholes across the side there. Each one would have a shearer working at it, as well as right along this side as well. So it would have been a very busy shearing shed back in the day. Only got one going on at the moment, Norton. He's done about 40 so far today. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Gorgeous little baby poppy kelpies. They had a litter of 6. Hello, you're gorgeous. Hello, darling. Hello, yes, you're very cute. You have to wait. You have to be patient. Yeah, you'll learn. You'll learn. Yeah. Mama. You're just a little cutie, aren't you, hey? So, as you've just seen, we've come from the shearing sheds. It was pretty awesome. I think we got some pretty good footage. We're just going to show you some of the cottages that are still here on the property. There's accommodation here for paying customers, but the buildings are really old and they've been a bit refurbed, and they're really interesting. So we thought we'd show you through.
Yeah, take it for a look.
Yeah. Come in here first. It's the kitchen. Give you a bit of a look on how they used to be in the old days.
So this is the old kitchen for the shearers. So they've still got the original, I think he called it the bread oven yesterday. Maybe this was over here. That's where they did the bread.
And this building apparently was built around the 1880. And let me tell you, it's hot outside and it's so cool in here.
Yeah.
No, so yeah.
You can see that
Wood
clock up
stove.
there. That's 1890 inscribed on it. What, they like their big wine bottles. We're a church block.
Nice.
1995. She's a monster. So this is like the dining room that's attached to that kitchen. You can see the fireplace. Many a story would be told in this dining room. We were recommended by the property owners to take a drive up to the top of a nearby hill to take in the sunset. We took this opportunity, and whilst it was very windy, we were able to experience a beautiful sunset whilst having a great vantage point to take in the landscape of the area. The drive up the hill is very steep, and Sharon started to panic as we reached the top, as she thought we might drive off the other side. Was a little funny.
Make sure it doesn't lose them. Come on, darling.
Our next stop was Rawnsley Park Station, which is also a working sheep farm, with a Discovery Parks caravan park and other cabin accommodation on site. The objective of this stay is to see the Wilpena Pound and have a general look around the gorges that are part of this landscape. Due to the sheer size of the Wilpena Pound, we decided to splurge and indulge in a chopper ride over it. The other highlight of our visit was dinner in the Woolshed restaurant. We chose the signature lamb platter, which included several different cuts of lamb matched with the bluff siraj. It was one of our best dining experiences for as long as we could both remember. We highly recommend it. Advised to book well in advance due to how popular it is. Well, good morning. This morning at Rawnsley Park Station in South Australia, what we're doing is something quite different. It's Father's Day today, so we're woken up a little bit earlier than we're used to, and we're here at the helipad. We're actually getting a scenic flight over the Wilpena Pound this morning, so really looking forward to that. Haven't done a helicopter flight for I don't know how long, so yeah, that should be awesome.
And it was about 1 degree when we woke up this morning. So
yeah, it's the coldest morning we've had probably on our whole tour, so yeah, we've got a beautiful day.
Absolutely glorious.
When you book, you hope that there's going to be no cloud cover, but
there's our helicopter.
Like perfect day.
Our pilot looks like he was just ready for us. So thanks boys for shouting Dad this awesome helicopter flight. Please deposit $270 each into our bank account. You know the one.
Thanks boys.
Okay, well, we'll see you up there.
Save me.
was awesome.
It was really cool. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. We're really enjoying South Australia and we love the Flinders Ranges. We're really excited to bring you another video soon where we head to Port Lincoln and the Eyre Peninsula. So awesome.
See you soon.
Thanks for watching.